You can also visit our Facebook page, Breath of Life Church. The Breath of Life, where life begins.
Sisanethulela lenkonzo amasonto lamahle siyethemba ukuthi njengoba kuhlatshelwa ngekhathi nani senivele nime ngetinyawo kwenta siqiniseko sokuthi niyalungela kuba ingcenye yale nkonzo. Asesiyibone inkonzo ichubeka sive emavi laqhamuka ngeduku.
Edenzweni ndemsakade wechannel Yemaswati kuyikhanyisa mabuza mina ngesamamba nakhimba lemambuzo esigodlweni tsitsini.
Stay tuned right here on channel Yemaswati as we bring you the live stream of the United Nations 75 years celebration.
Sibukele channel Yemaswati sesifike emaphethelweni nalo lihlelo lwethu njengoba abantwana basekhaya beba recorda khoma la sikhona khona la kamanzini kanti ke lokutawendeka nyalo star crossover sishone khona istory.
We are at the top of the hour 10. Welcome to the news. I'm Linda Shongwe, but first, the headlines. The Minister for Education, Honorable Lady Howard Mabuza, visited schools to assess the damage that was caused by the recent storm. Parliament today questioned the reopening of schools as they were awaiting a report from the Ministry of Education as members of Parliament. The Secretary to Cabinet have released a statement to the media stating that Cabinet does not hold meetings on WhatsApp. Therefore, the information that has been leaked concerns them as Cabinet. Yemaswati are encouraged to continue to heed to the protocols of halting the spread of COVID-19. Wash your hands with soap and water, sanitize, wear your mask, continue to maintain a safe social distance and avoid crowds. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health in conjunction with the National Disaster Management Agency, and they are funded by UNICEF. Now the news. BULLETIN Governor is setting the record straight, stating that the announcement that's being circulated on social media announcing the summon of the nation to Sibaya is not true. This message was recorded in 2018 October. Therefore, it does not coincide with the dates that are said to have been announced on social media. And it stated that people should rely only on reliable media, traditional media that is known in the country, such as newspapers, television, and radio, stating that announcements are usually made through those media channels, not on social media. The Induna further advised that he is not aware of such information, that he did not release it. Therefore, people should beware of social media abusers who are trying to spread false information. The Minister for Education, Honorable Lady Howard Mabuza, today conducted an assessment of visiting schools to monitor the extent of the damage of storms that prevailed in the past few weeks, where the Minister stated that they are trying to see if schools are prepared for reopening.
Due to the reopening of schools tomorrow, the Minister of Education, Lady Howard Mabuza, paid a visit to some schools around Manzini, which include Masundwini High and St. Michael's High School. The main aim of the visit was to check if the classrooms were in good condition for students to settle in. Mabuza says, in spite of the storms that happened in the past weeks, it is safe and sound to say that both classes can resume tomorrow.
Siye emasundlweni kusesila St Michael's but esikhanza ukuthi bantwana batawuqhubeka bakhona ukufunda nako nje lokusiphethe kahle kodwa because la ithimini site naye micro projects Mr Mbingo nangu yanje sinaye la uyasithembisa ukuthi masinyane batawuzama kuyibamba ngetindlela tabo letithile litawusheshisa while bafundza abantwana ngalafuta bekusenjetwa kubuyiselwa sikolo esimeni saso kusasa batawuvula abantwana batawukhona kuba semaklasini ufundza kuqhubeka balungiselela exam.
Nosmilo Mamba, a Form 5 pupil, said she is happy and ready for classes to resume tomorrow.
Besifunda but bengasiko onke malanga. So nakungathiwa nje ngiyabhala ngapha next year already. Well, personally, I am not really because I feel like it's much more better than learning online because learning online you have the phone, the social media, Facebook and everything. But yeah, I think by the end of December,
Reporting for Channel Yemaswati, I am Qenimpilo Dlamini and Nonhlanhla Twala.
Members of Parliament today in the sitting session questioned the Ministry of Education why it did not bring a report to Parliament to respond to the assessment that was made by ministers on the readiness and the extent of damage which was monitored in the reopening of schools.
Today, during the sitting of the House of Assembly, the Member of Parliament of Montana constituency, Honorable Robert Magongo, asked the Speaker how schools are opening tomorrow before the report that was requested comes out from the Minister of Education and Training, following the request made by one of the members last week.
The Minister of Education ulethela uma responses as acelwa yindle.
Usesamthuba sibili bengibhekisela ekuthenini bahamba bathine singemalunga ukubula si-envelope because le nvolete hita back to us kuthiwa iphalamende ivumele le nvolete singakayivumele bona sebahleti letulu bavumelana ukuthi utawende kahle. Speaker ngicela ubongekela ngikhuluma kule nto ibuhlungu le nvolete ngoba babuta thine labantu.
The Speaker of the House stated that in the order paper, which has the agenda for today, the report tabling was actually on schedule.
Ngitsike mina kukhona la ku-order paper yanamuhla mhlonishwa uyatablisha minister la sakubona and then kusasa sabe sikhulumisa abahlonishwa.
Ngilongo, Member of Parliament, stood up supporting the Montana Member of Parliament in the matter and asked if there was any possible way in which the schools opening tomorrow would be put on hold until the report is being discussed and debated.
Ikhona indlela iParliament bengasuspenda ngayo ukuvulwa kwalesikole kusasa ngoba asiwathi umthelela walokho okwendeka kusasa esikolweni nathi ivulwa kanti kulimata lelive. Ngiloko lebengikubuta ukuthi can the honorable minister suspend the opening of schools tomorrow so that after the debate yale report yakhe sesiyabona ke simalungu eParliament silive uthi yes the minister has done all what he was assigned to do. Utathi nasekuvela inkinga Mr Speaker kuleso situlo bese kuthiwani iParliament beyithulelele. Ngiloko lo moya lo uqhamuka emochwane Mr Speaker. Kunema stakeholders leswatiko labusiswa ngisi siParliament yasebenza tindzaba. Uma ngabe kahle avumelele angeke ke kube kahle bese kuthi le Parliament yona le seyiphindze yithi akume kanti phela abusiswa lama stakeholders ukuthi akathi sebenze le tindzaba.
Many other members of Parliament had the same feeling on the issue, but however, the Speaker was adamant in that the report is going to be received today and members of Parliament are going to be given the opportunity to deliberate on it, and therefore opening of schools should not be an issue. However, during this sitting, there had to be a 10-minute adjournment following a black small cat that was seen inside the House. The Speaker responded upon the resumption of the sitting and stated that it is not an unusual thing because there are many cats at the House of Assembly and therefore the animal caregivers should come and actually collect all of them. The Acting Minister for Education, Honorable Harris Matsebulunga, then tabled the report. I'm Kanyesile Mabuza for Channel Yemaswati News, Lobamba.
Some schools today were preparing for the reopening of schools tomorrow, even though it was observed that in some of the schools they are still preparing and rehabilitating those damaged properties.
A busy time for educators as schools around the nation prepare to reopen tomorrow. This in accordance with an announcement by the Minister of Education, Lady Howard, last week. Kaboise Headmaster Jonathan Klingedwa encourages all students to put sole focus into their studies upon their return, particularly because exams will not be postponed this time around. He went on to encourage learners in other grades to continue to make good use of online learning platforms as they await their return to class.
Namhla siya preparation sibuyisela ama-first olafa silungisa wona sijuba tshani and silungisa likhishi lelasha.
Ngabe nje sekuhamba kangakanani bafundisa khona bafika bathi awukhona imicwana.
Ngakutabe kulunge konke kusasa konke into bese kuphelile. Sesime ngemumo. Sikhona ukufundisa form 3 na 5 lokuya kwakusasa.
Reporting for Channel Yemaswati News, Abongile Mabuza with Zandile Mpapane and Kimberly Mavuso. Babane.
The Secretary to Cabinet have released a statement to the media stating that Cabinet does not hold meetings on WhatsApp. Therefore, the information that has been leaked concerns them as Cabinet, stating that they will continue to up their security to ensure that the information of this nature does not leak into the public domain.
In light of the WhatsApp chats purported to be from Cabinet Minister currently circulating on social media platforms, the government of the Kingdom of ESWATINI presented a statement to clarify the matter. The statement stated that WhatsApp is not an official medium for corresponding Cabinet decisions. Therefore, the content on the discussion can neither be regarded as a Cabinet policy, a decision, nor a government position. The ministers were just joking, according to a statement from Mr. Victor Ngumalo, the Secretary to Cabinet, who stated that they were not in a Cabinet meeting. He mentioned that, however, not taking the matter lightly of information leakage, the government is doing everything to tighten the security of Cabinet information. The statement stated that government wishes to emphasize that all Cabinet decisions are taken at Cabinet forums and not on social media. This is a statement from Mr. Victor Ngumalo, the Secretary to Cabinet.
iCash Hardware offers a wide range of industry-leading painting material from roller brushes to a variety of durable paints. We have everything you need from high-quality aluminium windows to elephant doors. iCash has the best electrical materials such as conduit pipes and house wires. High-quality roofing material like strong timber, heavy tiles, IPR corrugated iron and nails. Visit iCash today and get the strongest building materials such as wheelbarrows, mesh wires and reinforcement. We offer the most popular cement. At iCash, we have unbeatable prices for irrigation pipes, maize and water tanks. We offer convenient delivery from all our branches across the Kingdom of ESWATINI. For more information, contact us at 24371 710 or send us an email at buycashhardware@gmail.com. iCash, buy quality, buy it less.
Dubsebal Shop, leso sitolo sabuchwepheshe kulapheni ngesintfu. Sesineminyaka lengama-70 sisita tindimbane tebantfu ngekugula lokuhlukahlukene. iDubsebal Shop itsengisa lonke hlobo lwemithi yetihlahla temvelo. Sisita kwelapha nati tifo letilandzelako. Sifo semathambo, libhande, tifo telicansi, tilonza esiswini, sidliso, emajiji, luhlanga kanye nalokunye lokunyenti. Uma siuzame konke wehluleka, vakashela litolo letfu kaManzini ngaphansi kweManzini Market. Embabane eDanset Building simunye ngaseBus Rank Nhlangano mabukane neKFC kanye naseBuhleni eBuhleni Mall shop number 8 kwati kabandishayele ku 2505 4806 noma usithumelele umlayeto ku info@dubsgroup.com noma uvakashele ikhasi lethu www.dubsgroup.com. Dubs Herbal Shop, traditional values, modern principles.
Welcome back. You're still watching channel Yemaswati News, and the news continue. Louve RDA is said to have been set alight by unknown people. Police are still conducting an investigation on the arson of the RDA.
The RDA offices at Louve were allegedly set alight on Saturday morning by unknown people. However, the damage was not severe, but the offices are filled with smoke. We spoke to Mr. Vilapim Kalipi, a community police and a farmer. He said that they are shocked by this incident because they rely on the RDA offices for their farming equipment and tractors.
Bathi labanye abalinyelwa ngoku kwenteka nje asathi ukuthi kuliqiniswa kanjani.
Abalinyelwa kanjani baba?
Kusho ukuthi la ngangiva bathi labanye abalinyelwa. Ngathi ukuthi babuthatha.
Neke balinyelwe ngibani?
Futhi balinyelwa ngiyo le
RDA.
Hayi sebenza kahle impela. Akusafana nala ngaphandle bengela. Yabona lena cha inelisito fanele nje bekutele kukhuluma.
Longabe kumbe bese kwathi sasive sikude kukhuluma.
Yebo.
Mdluli pleaded with the people of Mkweni to report their grievances, not to damage properties. Yemaswati channel, I'm Kerry Carlos, Mpilo Dlamini, Louve.
The Royal Eswatini Police warns against drink and driving. They continue to condemn the act of killing each other as they are investigating a murder of a 29-year-old.
The police force appeals to the nation against drinking and driving. This comes as 5 people were arrested over the weekend. Superintendent Ndile Vilagazi also touched on the lives lost thus far. This after a 46-year-old woman from Malkans, a 27-year-old man, and a 29-year-old man all fell victim to violent or reckless circumstances.
We are already approaching the festive season, and we can see that the vibe is already there. As we can see, there's a lot of shopping or movement, and we also notice that people are enjoying themselves in different events, areas, or sporting places. But as police would like to encourage the nation to be very cautious about safety as they enjoy themselves and be observant on anything that can lead to criminal acts or criminals taking advantage of the situation, especially those who will be buying from different shops. When we come to the reports that we recorded this weekend, we have a 50-year-old woman who was killed in a road traffic accident along Markans, and she was a pedestrian. We also recorded a death of a 27-year-old man from Maloloja who was shot while it is alleged that he was stealing some stones from that area, very important stones. And we also have a 29-year-old man who was stabbed to death by other people at BULLETIN. But we already have 3 people who have been arrested for that murder, which is 2 men who are aged 19 years and 1 that is aged 20 years of age have been arrested. We recorded 5 people for drunken driving the previous weekend. We cannot comment much because we do observe that people are still continuing to drink and drive. These numbers are not maybe displaying exactly what is happening in the world.
She also warned against the noticeable trend of young people operating tractors and machinery of the sort. She pleaded with parents to exercise caution when permitting youths to engage in such activities. Reporting for Channel Yemaswati News, Abongile Mabuza, Uzandile Mpapane, and Kimberly Mavuso.
Yemaswati are encouraged to continue to heed to the protocols of halting the spread of COVID-19. Wash your hands with soap and water, sanitize, wear your mask, continue to maintain a safe social distance, and avoid crowds. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health in conjunction with the National Disaster Management Agency, and they are funded by UNICEF. Recapping our top stories to end English news. The Minister for Education, Honorable Lady Howard Mabuza, visited schools to assess the damage that was caused by the recent storm. Parliament today questioned the reopening of schools as they were awaiting a report from the Ministry of Education as members of Parliament. The Secretary to Cabinet have released a statement to the media stating that Cabinet does not hold meetings on WhatsApp. Therefore, the information that has been leaked concerns them as Cabinet. Well, that's all for today. Until next time, please do enjoy the rest of your viewing. Good night.